Hey guys, what's going on? It's Matt Wenning at WenningStrength.com, and today we're going to talk about Matt Wenning's pet peeves because we had some people that wanted to know this. So we're going to go over unrealistic goals and numbers, freeloaders, time wasters, and worrying about the wrong things. So let's get into it.
Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a f***, that's what they don't understand. I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a f***, I don't care. Did the by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share.
All right, one of my biggest pet peeves is, and you would be so surprised at how much this happens, is we get people that show up at the gym or online coaching and we want videos of their lifts, and they'll tell us we squat 400 pounds, and we see the video and it's 4 inches high, their knees are 60,000 inches over their toes, and their form's terrible. When in reality, both myself and the Wenning Strength team would rather see a half as strong squat with impeccable form. The problem is that why is there an ego with a 400 pound squat? And why try to defend it when you know you're going to come to a place where everybody's heavily skilled and probably going to make you look like garbage? The answer is don't have that ego. We, even in all the seminars we do and everything, I could care less about how strong someone is. I want someone with good work ethic, and I want someone with impeccable form. I can work with somebody like that. Most people that have really bad form and inflated numbers tend to not go anywhere because they're not willing to put the real work in to get better. So that's a huge pet peeve that we have and that we see commonly throughout every commercial gym and almost every place that you go to. The next big thing I think that is a big pet peeve for me, and this is probably going to piss some of you at YouTube off, is freeloading busters. What does this mean? This means that what people don't understand is that to create these YouTube videos, to create a great website for you guys to go get free information on, is not only difficult but very time consuming. So not having the support on Patreon, Train Heroic, and other areas that we have made insanely affordable is not only agitating, it literally is a huge pet peeve of mine. The reason is that although I wanted to get a master's degree, I wasn't able to go sit in those classes for free. I had to sit down and pay. I actually learned a lot of this from Charles Poliquin, is saying that a lot of people don't listen to information they don't pay for because there's no value in it. There's no skin off of their back. So Patreon is created for you guys to come on, support the channel, and help. So that way when you want to come watch free videos, we can do that. A lot of people do not understand the level of cost it takes to run a media team, put out 2 majorly high quality videos per week, and then hand you guys free videos. So when people ask questions on Instagram without even reading the front page on I answer questions on Patreon, it's frustrating every day. But that's a pet peeve that I have. The next thing is time wasters. I don't know how many people contact us on online coaching or come into the gym and they're not serious. The problem is that what you guys will find is that for a lot of people, strength training and working out is a hobby. At Wenning Strength and many other places, it's a profession. When you mix hobbies and professions, it can cause a huge issue because most people think that it's just your passion and hobby. But at the end of the day, it's how we put food on the table. It's how we keep the gym open and afford these expensive cameras and computers that can actually make the videos that you guys like to see for free. But the problem is that when you contact a professional where it's their job, make sure you're not wasting their time. And that holds true for every profession. Whether you're calling somebody for tennis lessons or an IT problem or whatever, make sure that you're not only getting the help that you need, but making sure that it's worth other people's time. What we learned at the gym took me hundreds and hundreds and thousands of hours of training, thousands of hours of schooling, and thousands of hours of training top-level athletes all the way down to 65-year-old house moms. The problem is that for most people, they take it for granted because there is so much free information on the internet. But what I have found is probably 80% of the stuff that's free on the internet is absolute garbage, and I wouldn't do it anyway. The next thing that I think is a big pet peeve that I think we can all agree on is worrying about the wrong things. So for instance, we had a guy probably 4 or 5 years ago that came into the gym. He shows up, he's 450 pounds. He's a good 40% body fat. He's not strong at all, and all he wants to do is raise his bench press and his deadlift. And I had to have the come to Jesus meeting with him that should be the last thing on your mind. The first thing on your mind is to be healthy and then get strong. As you can probably guess, that conversation did not go so well. The problem is some people get so wrapped up in these small goals that they quit looking at the big picture. And the big picture is, it doesn't matter if you deadlift 700s at 450 pounds body weight. It matters that you're super healthy and can live a long time, and then you add that on top of that. But for so many of us in the performance sector, we sacrifice our health for our performance, and then at the end we have neither. And that's a huge, huge problem. So make sure that you don't worry about the wrong things. If you're overweight, fix your diet, fix those things, then worry about world-class strength. On the other end of the spectrum, if you're super skinny and you're not eating correctly and you're missing 2 or 3 meals a day and you're worried about percentages on squats, give me a break. That doesn't matter. So the point is make sure that everything that you're talking about, everything that you're bringing to other people is not a waste of time, and you're focusing on the right things. We're here to help you at winningstrength.com. We want to get you guys to the right goals. The key is are you willing to get to those goals? I'll talk to you guys later, and see you soon at winningstrength.com.
Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand. I'm back again like flu season, I broke records while loose leaf and I'm